Well, g'day tubes, how's it going? Pretty good here. So I'm going to show you a 3D print here I'm working on. It's needing a little bit of work though because of the letters are, I guess the way it printed it kind of flared out the letters a little bit, so I'm having to sand them down just a little bit and then kind of hammer them in. But you can see the D here, how it kind of flares out at the side. Well, it's not going to fit in that thing like that, so working on a cool little John Deere thingy here. We'll get her finished today, hopefully. After we get her sanded down a little bit. Hopefully the inside fits because I can't really sand the inside too well. I think it's mostly the outside. Whoa, that flared a bit, so. Yeah. Seen this on the Thingiverse, I think it's what we're using. That was kind of neat. So they do fit a little tight though, so I've been kind of just sort of hammering them in here. Hopefully they don't break on me, but even this one seems a little snug. We'll whittle them down a little bit here with the old sandpaper. Got the John in anyways, but it's taking a bit of work. John. Now the E's will be interesting. Let's just see how they fit. Ooh, yeah, they're gonna need a pile of work. And of course, John Deere had to have a whole bunch of E's in his name, didn't he? Thanks, Deere E. John Deere. These ones will be a little bit more interesting. You don't want them loose, right? You don't want them coming out, but I'm kind of thinking that they should have probably had a little bit more measuring, but no, I didn't print this in a high quality either, so that might be part of the issue. See, I think that's still too this one might really need some work, unless they're specific for the one that they're supposed to go in. I don't think so, but so I got another little thing here I want to show you. We're gonna have to do a bit of work in the CAD program. I've already got it printed, but I haven't shown it to you yet because we're gonna wait a minute on it. He's a fairly long one, that one. I should just try the other ones too, I guess. Because they could be specific for a... You don't want to shave off too much. It's a bit too... I'll take a little more off the back of them, I guess. John Deere. Wow. Who'd have thunk? Yeah, no, that's still not tremendous. Oh. Uh-oh. Use a little claw maybe. There. Well, we'll shave a little more off the back of them. I didn't think the ease would be this bad, but I Actually, these ones are. Might be close there now. John D. And it looks like the rest of them are going to need a pretty good shaving too. Yeah. Yeah. See, all the ends are flared for some reason. I don't know why. I guess these letters I probably should have printed them a little higher quality, because they would have left a better finish too on it, right? Just gotta be careful not to break them too, right? Surprisingly strong though. This other project I'm going to show you, though, I wanted to print it with a certain color, just not too far from that green. And oh boy, it was having a heck of a time trying to get it to work. Well, these are way bigger than I kind of would like them to be, but try that maybe now. Where'd the hammer go? No? No. I'll tell you what, you're probably never going to get those back out of there again. Let's keep working on this E here. Yeah, thanks Johnny Deere for having 3 E's in your name. Wonder if he ever thought, oh, boy, I'm going to tick someone off in the year 2024 with all my E's. No, I'm just kidding. Ooh, might be just about there. And I'm just going to shorten it a bit this way. You still got to take a little bit off of that. Uh-oh. It's definitely a snug fit. think that's in. Now they are. Ooh, this one's gonna be fun too, I bet. Well, it's not far off. I'll just give it a preliminary shaving, maybe. It's more work than I thought it would have been. That's all right. So the next one, I have to fire a machine up here for a sec. I'll tell you how long it took to print, and you'll maybe understand why it took so long. It was a long time. It's the longest print I think I've ever done. That R is going to be fun because I think I might have to hollow that out a little bit in the middle. So the print I did took, the one part was 5 hours 2 minutes and the other part was 12 hours 24 minutes. And holy smokes, that took forever. Yeah, this doesn't look so good inside of that R. She will need a little bit of finagling here, maybe. Ooh, I don't want to rip the R right off, though. I just heard that cracking. Well, I think that's about the best we're gonna get because I'll never get it out now. You kind of push the middle of the R down a bit, but that stuff's really hard. You need a little file. I don't have files down here, so anywho, we should be good for that. Let's put these away, and then this might need a bit of work too, maybe. That's it. That's kind of a cool little thing, eh? John Deere. Looks good. Nice little piece. There's a little bit of work though, but we got her in. And this probably could have been printed higher quality too. It would have looked a little smoother, but it'll come out pretty good. I think that's pretty neat. Backwards John Deere even. There you go. Pretty sweet. I didn't pull this bottom part off yet, but probably should. A raft, they call it. That's what it builds onto the plate. Oh, you're going to be one of them, are you? There we go. Oh, we left a little bit back here. Okay, that could probably get sunk in a little further. Not too bad. I don't think it's going to come out of there anyways. Awesome. So it sat better with the raft on. There might be just a little bit of junk still back here we have to probably try to get off. Actually, we need just a little bit of sanding too. Oh, that's not so bad. Alright, so this was the other project. Let me get her in sight here for you. That we have to do another piece for. So this was a washer. If you can imagine. This is an M64 bolt that we printed. Now I'm going to back you up some end nut that I printed. Why? I don't know. But I kind of sized the nut and the washer and I made that, but then I didn't realize there was a little bit of a collar around here, so we need to make this again but a little bit bigger. So unfortunately it doesn't quite fit on the bolt super awesome, but that's why this took so long. Like you can see, it's done a really nice job of it. And in here, they actually have a key. Ooh, I'm gonna have to warm this up. They actually have a key. Let me just get the bed going here again. We'll do that to 75. They actually have a key, an Allen key for in here that you can use. Let me just keep working at it here. This really adhered well. But I wanted to do it in this green here, which for some reason, when it started to do the build plate, it started doing that and it caught it and started making a big mucky mess. So I'm like, oh, really? So I didn't do it in that color, but maybe there's something wrong with that stuff. I don't know. But while we're waiting for that, let's try the nut. I haven't even tried this yet. Oh, that actually works pretty good. I wanted to actually try to do a lock washer, but couldn't seem to find a design for it. Well, that's actually not too bad. 12, 13 hours paid off, I guess, for the size of that nut. Holy man, I don't even know what. I should measure this and see what size of a wrench you need for this. They do have an Allen key. I might do it too, maybe. I'll have to look at it, but it's of course buried under here. I'm going to put this on here to warm up, and it's going to take a minute or two. Let's do some measuring here. We'll have to figure out what size we have to make our washer. It should be a little bit bigger than that little ring, but what size? Okay, make sure that's 0. And we want to put that to inch. What size 3.7 inch sized wrench you need for that if you actually had a nut that size? Or 3/47/64 fraction, or 94, probably 95 millimeter, maybe 95 millimeter wrench. I don't think I even have one that big. That's a big feller. Okay, while it's warming up here, let's get a rough measurement. What we want the washer to be. So this was, I just measured this off the nut like I said there. So I made this one, I think that would be considered 70 millimeters inside. So yeah, that's too small. So that's actually 70, almost 71 there, so that's why it's not fitting. Okay, so that's 70. So let's make it 72 would be a little sloppy, as you can see. 71. Ooh. Let's just get this to 71 here. Close enough. So that would make it, that would actually fit too tight. So let's go 71. 71.5 millimeters. What's going on here? Let's go back to 71. As close as we can get her. .71 will give us a little bit of slop, but I think I'm going to go a little bit more than 71. Just can I even do that in that program? I might be able to. 71.1. Yeah, 71.1 will give us a fair bit. All right, let's see if this peels off any better now. Oh, it's definitely more rubbery. I might need a pair of something here. Geez, it's really stuck good. Well, that's not what I wanted it to have happen, but that's what happened. Wow, that one stuck a little more than I thought it would have. Sometimes if you get the right spot, should just pull right off, you know, but apparently I'm not finding the right spot. This was a lot of filament too for this. It doesn't tell me on there how much, but it was like a lot. Alright, let's design a washer. So we got to start with one of these because it's already a cylinder. I want to make sure you put this to as many sides as you can so it's smooth as you can. Now, we're going to need another one of these for the inside, so let's get that going. And that, I think we're going to size, let's see here, 71. We need sides on that too, so we want to go 71. Oh, what am I doing? 71.20 will make it, I think. 71.20. Okay, so that's the inside. And that's good. We gotta measure the other one here now. Let's make sure it's zeroed. Now, how big do we want it to be on the outside? Let's, what was the old one here? Let's measure the old one. I think we were, oh, it's 100 millimeters. Let's make it a little bigger, maybe. So let's go. Let's live dangerously and go 110. Woo. 110 by 110. Good. Okay. So now, now we got to do our thickness. How thick do we want it? This one I made. The other one was, I think, maybe too thick. It's 9 millimeters. That would probably look about right. Let's just make it 10. So we'll go half that thickness, 10. Oop. 10. And this one needs to be 10. 10. Now, this is cool how you center these, because, yeah, you could be like, oh, it's not quite there. You can adjust this, too. You can do it manually if you want and try to get it online. But I did learn how to do this. So, we've got to go with that one. You select, well, I guess we could just select all. Go up to your Align tool, and then you got to align this one this way, and that one that way, and that's perfectly aligned now. Pretty sweet. All right. So, there is our washer. Now we need to group them, and there you go. It's our perfect washer. It's almost too thick, I think, though. Let me just ungroup this for a second here again. I just want to measure. So that we made 110 by 110. Let me just fire up the caliper here again. So we got 110. Yeah, I wouldn't want to go any bigger than that. Definitely wouldn't look right. It's definitely going to be a big washer. Okay. Now let's just make sure that we are aligned. We are aligned there. See, that aligns to the corner. You don't want that. You want there. So, okay.
Should give it a little bit of slop in the middle too, which you don't want it super tight, but that should be good. Alright, it should sit on the lip of the head of that thing too. So we want to group again. Oh, no, group. No, group. There. Alright, now we'll export that STL to the printing program. Wish I could do a lock washer, but they'd have to like spring up on the one side, right? Ooh, this is going to take a minute maybe. It's got to think about that one. And over here we've got the key here. This is the key for it. So that's kind of cool. It's pretty huge. I might print it. I just don't know if I'm going to have enough stuff. I want to do that in black for sure. I think we will. 375 to look and see what I got. I think we've got a full roll still, if I remember right. But yeah, it's going to take 15 hours, 9 minutes roughly. And that's the material length. It's 125 meters of stuff. That's a lot. Let's just see here. 125. Sorry, this is all metric here, but let's just do 125 M2 feet is 410 feet of material just for that. Now, mind you, some of that is in the build plate too, but I kind of like having these build plates. I think they seem to stick on better. So, okay, so that is still preparing model. Why is that taking so long? It's not that big of a deal. Wonder if the thing's screwed up on me here. Anyways, here is the giant nut and bolt from the printables.com. That's what I've been using. There's the two things together. So you do have to piece them together. And there is another actual small Allen key that kind of goes in the middle here for a pin that I guess you'd glue in. It's not to be used, right? So, I mean, this is just for something cool. That's pretty huge compared to the nut and bolt, too. Holy crap. But we'll probably print that too. That's just going to take way, way longer. But I'm concerned with what's going on here. Wonder if I should try to open up a new one. Create some of the other stuff we've been working on. Node failed to load, failed grouping shapes. Okay. That's interesting then. Well, we might just have to quickly redo this again here. So let me just go at it here. .110 by 110. Thick. And that one was 70. What do we say? Crap, I forget now. 71. 71.2, I think it was. Yeah, 71.2. Give it a little bit of slob. Okay. So that we need to do 10. 71.2. 71.2. All right, now we need to get these aligned. Ooh. So we want to align this way and this away. Okay, now let's get rid of that one. Should be the exact same thing. Except that one. We need to do this to it. Oops, wrong way. Yes. Align that one and that one. Okay, let's try this again. I don't know why it's not exporting. I might have to restart my Firefox here, maybe. Export. STL. Okay, that's better. Sizzling Bojo. That's not what we're going to call it. Call it M64 washer. Okay. So now, over here, pull that one out of the way. We'll just open up the new one here. Open file, M64 washer. Yeah, that's a lot bigger. Definitely a bigger washer. Okay, we'll get rid of that. That in the center. We'll do that maybe high quality. It's going to take a bit longer, but let's slicer and see. 2 hours, 39 minutes. Why is there's no build plate under that though? Why? Well, the washer, actually we'll just do it normal maybe. Maybe an hour and 2 minutes. Doesn't need a build plate under that. I kind of, even that's pretty flat, I still kind of like that build plate. Build plate, auto brim. We want to do raft. The default will be fine, I'm sure. Oh, that's a bit too big. Let's change that. Raft will do this as 51 millimeters. Slice. Unfortunately, you still get these little ridges around here, even though when we printed it, it has it. You just can't get it perfectly round, I guess. That high quality might do better. But let's see here. An hour and 40 minutes. Wow. So if I bring this down here, you'll be able to see the, you know, that's the infill there, right? You can make that bigger or smaller. Of course, the smaller you go, the longer it's going to take. Yeah. There's, you can definitely see the top layers here. See how it crosses it over? Well, let's have a look at it again in HQ here. Just make sure we're putting a build plate. Raft seems to be the best. 5. So we're going to go from an hour and 40 to 3:17. Wow, that's a long time. It's a lot smaller here, though, isn't it? Definitely. Maybe just for that, we'll just do regular. I think that'll be fine. Okay, we'll slice that again. And I will go and get the card, and we'll get that loaded and start printing this. Actually, you know what? We could probably make this even a bit smaller here on this raft. Because it is pretty flat there, so we'll save that. Then I'll chop off a little bit of time. Yeah, an hour 40 to an hour 32, so even that little bit of time. Okay, that should be good. Okay, I'll go get the card and we'll take her to the printer.
Alright. We'll probably do this in the silver again. Just scanning. I'm just going to give this a little rub here. If any oily or anything, that thing's already ready to go because it's still warm from before. Okay, let's grab some filament. Should have really done it out of the silver, the whole thing, but didn't. Load it in here. I do want to do the Allen key out of black though. Let's see how much black I got over here. I don't know how much I got left. Okay, so it should be loaded and good. We'll select USB drive. Oh man, the washer for some reason doesn't show me a picture on here. I've noticed problems with stuff like that, so let me go fiddle with this. I'm not liking how it's not showing. I'm gonna try it anyway, see what happens here. I didn't do a calibration for the bed, so we'll see see what happens here. It might not like that. I don't know why, but we'll try it here and see what happens. Well, it seems like it's doing it. I just wanted to show you this thing. What was the inside of that guy in here, right? For the support. That's pretty cool how it does all that. Just needs a little bit of support, right? There she goes. So it's doing it. It's not wrecking it, so that's a good thing. I don't know why it's not showing me the picture on there. Sometimes it does that, and I don't know why, but it's just a glitch thingy or whatever. Kind of, I'm not crazy on that. I kind of wish would show the picture, but we'll see how she prints here. It's just doing the base plate right now. It's extruded that out of there, and then it's starting into the silver here. So definitely should have a silver nut or nut and bolt, but definitely a silver washer. So we'll let her do its thing. She's going to be an hour and 31 minutes, it says. So I'll go do something else while this is going, I guess. And you see the orange started to come out, and then over here to the silver. This won't matter, it's just the base plate, the adhesion plate. It always does the bottom one really slow, so it tries not to screw it up, because it doesn't take much to rip that off and wreck the whole thing, right? And the next one, it should start going a little faster. It'll do one this way, one that way, one that way. It does quite a bit. Cool. So hopefully when we come back, we got a washer. An M64 washer. Made by hand, because it didn't come with one. Should do a remix for them, actually. They could do a washer too for it. Actually, should have 2 washers technically, but I guess you could always print another one if you wanted to, right? A lock washer would have been cool, a big giant lock washer, but I don't know how to do that in the CAD, that's for sure. That's something definitely different. You'd almost have to 3D scan one maybe, and then import it into the thing, right? But that's super expensive for the 3D scanners. Holy crap. Nice that so many of these things are free to use. Free designs. Alright, should start going the other way. It's going to take a little bit longer again. Oh, I know why. For some reason that build adhesion, the build plate here slowed itself down. I could have sped this up a whole bunch, but anyways, we'll let her work here. I'll go do something else for a bit. Alright, well there's the new washer. It actually took a little bit. I had to switch to Dylan's plate. I don't know, I for some reason did not want to print on my plate. Oh man, that one stuck down though, let me tell you. Ooh, I don't like bending the plates too much, but sometimes you gotta do. There's tore a little bit there, but you won't probably see that. This one's really adhered down good. Ooh, Jesus. Let's put her down the table maybe here. Let's see if we can get this extra washer off. Holy smokes. It's cold, but sometimes when they get really cold, it'll come off a little better. Alright, so that's finished. We gotta heat up our nozzle again there. Don't really want to go at this with anything metal, but I gotta get it started to come off of here. Holy smokes. This one's really adhered down. I wonder why that one went down so well. Should be able to find a... It's like wrecking the plastic scraper dewey here. Wow, I've never had one stick so bad like that. Huh. Wow. Might have to heat it back up again. Well, could do that, I guess. Heat it right back up. We'll put this to 75 degrees, and I want to pull the this one out of here now. That was a pretty nice color, this one. This is the chrome. It's supposed to be chromy colored. I don't know whether it's super chromy really, but more silver I think than anything, but yeah, we'll heat that plate up. Maybe that'll get it off a little better. But my plate, man, I had to try that like 3 times before it would actually get her to start printing. It would not print on my plate. I don't know why. But anyways, get this one vacuum sealed again. And I'd like to start the black. I think we got enough for the key for this thing. The Allen key, the gigantic Allen key. It's going to take a long time though. Alright, that should do that. Sucked in pretty good. Alright, I got a couple of rolls here. I got a brand new roll black. This is an existing one. This might be enough on here. Oh yeah, this might be enough still on this roll here. This is our second roll black already. There's a lot of stuff we printed in black, I guess. Well, the excavator buckets I originally did took up quite a bit too. So we'll get this started. Into the holder. Through the little, when you run out thing, it flicks that off. There, that thing doesn't have to be on super hot. This is getting definitely warmer, 72, so... Oh yeah, that's really hot. Don't touch that. Gotta hold that plate with something though. Warning, hot surfaces. Well, it is. She's a hot surface for sure. There we go. That's getting her down. Holy smokes, that one was adhered good. Well, that washer's no good, is it? That's not the washer though. That's the good thing. Where did the washer go actually? Oh, here. That the new one? No, that's the old one. Uh-oh. Wait a second here. Oh, there it is. Under there. Okay, that's the new one. That's the new one. So, see, we are considerably larger. So that's good. Let's see. We should probably cool this down now. See how this fits on here now. Oh, that's better. Oh, it's still a bit too... Still, well, no. That'll fit. That's fitting pretty good, actually. It's a little snug, but... We'll take her. Now I'm going to switch actually back to my plate here, I think. And I'm going to 15 hours. Wow, probably should do a calibration since I had the plates off, but that's for the Allen key. Nice. That'll work pretty good, I think. Sure, why not? Okay. Well, in 15 hours, we'll see you for the big giant Allen key here, hopefully, if everything goes well. So 15 hours from now, well, yeah, it's just over 15 hours, I think. Holy crap. That's going to be a while. So, anyways, yeah, should be awesome. All right, well, I couldn't do everything all at once. It just wasn't printing nice on the plate. So I separate them all. We'll do them 3 parts. So there's the ball end. Come off there. Ooh, yep, that come off. And now let's see. We got to do section 1 Allen key. So it goes up and it turns. That's going to be 5 hours and 44 minutes. Holy crap! 38 meters. Should be enough still on that roll. I'm not going to calibrate it though. But there's the ball end, anyway. So that should. Oh yeah, we got to get all this out of here. That's right. Okay. Now we'll get. Ooh. I need some more tools. Usually this stuff comes out not too bad, but it feels like it goes in there quite a piece. So. There we go. Okay, so that's just the filler thing. But we'll have to print another piece like this that actually goes in there, and you join those together and it all comes together. So that's good. Bed is heating up. We'll have a look and see how this fits. Oh, nice. Even the ball end fits in there. It's a little snug, but that'll work. Okay, so we'll see you again in another, I don't know when, sometime. Okay, there's the next part. Have to pull that little guy out. Okay. Print finished. What else we got here? Oh, I'm gonna have to upload more to the card. Okay. Okay, so the little pin that we have to do for in there, we actually have to do 2 of them. I didn't realize that until I looked at them like, we're gonna need 2 of those. Sure enough. Okay, we'll get that downloading. This has been a long print. I've got 400 grams left. So we need to do, we got that one, we've got to do this one. Hopefully there's enough left here. Let me just go check it. Alright, so this one we're going to do here is going to be another 6 hours and 34 minutes. Holy smokes. Taking forever. I don't know if I'm going to get this piece out of here though. Holy smokes, that's in there real good. Dylan's breaking apart a thing here too. Ooh, Here she comes. Little plug. And the bottom piece here. Good. Alright, so it should be it's obviously the turn, and then the other piece we're going to go on here, and this should, I think, go on here. That doesn't look right. No, I'm sorry. That's got to go on to the other piece, and then this one goes on kind of like this. So, okay. So I got to wait for their pieces, and then I got to do 2 of those pieces. One for here, and then one for there, and this to go to this piece. Alright, so we'll see you again in another 6 hours and 34 minutes. Holy smokes. Okay, this one's ready. And this is taking forever. This is nice if I could have done these all at once, but it was like 15 hours. So we'll print the little keys now. I'm not going to calibrate. I think we'll be alright. And hopefully we got enough stuff left there. Oh, I've got to pull this little guy out. So, you guys, or somebody, needs to stop sending me, whoever sent me this. Hang on a sec. This will all make sense in a second. I've got a gigantic box behind me here. That ended up, oh, that was nice, showing up today on my front step. Okay, so this guy, you can see it's just starting to turn over there, so I think that's supposed to go on like that, maybe? Not quite right, is it? There. Okay. And that's your ball end. Oh man, I can't even get the whole thing in the shot. So we just need the 2 little pins to hold all that together. But anyways, this gigantic box showed up here. Now, let's go look. It's got no name on it though, but there is something in here. I'm like, what the heck? Somebody sent me, look at the size of this box, it's huge. And this feels like a couple of rolls of filament. Somebody sent me an Ender 5 Plus. This thing is freaking huge, apparently. Holy crap. Well, we're not going to open it today. I'm going to have to get this video going, but we've got the bed on this thing is huge. 73 by 74 by 31. So that's millimeters, so we're 730. Maybe that's the whole thing. It can't be that big. It must be this whole thing. It doesn't really say. Yeah, by 31. So that'd be 73 by 74 by, I don't know. Maybe that is the bed measurement. So it'd be 700 and, no, it's got to be the whole unit. So anyways, that's huge. As you can see, the massive box, but it looks like they send 2 rolls of filament here too. We should have a look. That looks like black to me. I'll probably just look in the window here. And a white one. No kidding. Better look. Oh yeah, we'll get this out another day here. We're not gonna have time today, but yeah, a white roll and a black roll. Isn't that nice? Okay, who sent me this? You guys can't really be doing stuff like this and not telling me about it, because holy smokes, like I gotta at least say thanks to you for it. So anyways, fess up. But thank you, holy smokes, that's a freaking huge machine. I'm gonna have to find either another table or move everything over to the one side if it's that big. Okay, we're printing the base plate, and then like I say, you gotta have 2 of these pins to go in. I don't know how tight they'll fit. Maybe I won't need to glue them, but you could actually probably print another one of these if you wanted to and have it, even longer, so you can get more torque on this plastic bolt. That'd be awesome. But we've got how long for this? 2 hours and 50 minutes, almost 3 hours. So hopefully we got enough black, but I guess we got more black now. I got actually another roll of black too, but I got it right here ready to go if we needed it. But Anyways, we'll let her print. Oh, I forgot to show you this thing I printed too. It kind of neat. I want a little storage box for the 9mm stuff when I'm kind of, you know, between them reloading them. So this is a little storage container, shipping container. Kind of neat, and then has a slide off lid that you can put all your stuff in. So I thought, yeah, that was kind of neat. It took a little bit to print that too, but not too bad. It came out pretty good, I thunk. Okay, while we're waiting for these pins, I actually had to realign those pins. They were printing them down like this, and it kind of started screwing up, so I realigned them and got them printing straight up. So anyways, while we're waiting, I do want to have a look on this. And holy crap, whoever sent me this, thank you so much, because you know what, these things are like freaking expensive. I just don't know what the point was to send it to me. Like, that's awesome and everything, but holy smokes, like. So whoever it was, please at least let me know. My goodness, you didn't have to send me this. Holy crap. This is a big box on its own. Look at the size of this thing. It's going to be pushing you guys over here. This thing is freaking huge. I'm going to have to back this up so I can get that pushed down there maybe. But I want to see what's in here. Holy smokes. Big sheet. Holy, there's the build plate. Wow. That is freaking huge. It's actually glass. Yeah, there's a bit of assembly, I guess, with this. Wow. So that's the build plate. So we are, let me get my tape measure right here, quite a bit bigger than the other one. We're not quite 15 by 14 and a half. So almost not quite, almost square though. Holy crap. Compared to, let me grab the Dylan's plate here. So there's his plate. That's the one we're running now. So that's considerably bigger. Holy smokes, that's way a lot bigger. Wow. That's just nuts. Thanks so much for sending that. Like, I don't really know why you did that for me, but people send me stuff like this. It's awesome and everything, but you gotta let me know who sent it, because that's kind of not fair, you know. They gotta give you something back. Let's just have a looky in here. Wow, it even comes with a little roll of stuff too. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to get little baby roll. I'm gonna definitely have to get there's the holder holding the roll. Sorry, I'm gonna definitely have to get a wow, look at all this. Somewhere in here's a manual too, and we got these arm things here. Over here it looks like that go up. This thing's gonna be pretty huge when it's built. But I don't know whether I'll do a video of building this or not. Maybe I should, because whoever sent it to me would probably want to see that. But I'm presuming somewhere in here there's going to be some instructions. So I will leave it for now. I'm not going to do it right now. I didn't really want to get into this video today. But there's all your wiring. A bunch of plug and play, I guess. That's good. Good to see. And I think I'll just put her back together for now. Probably didn't do this quite right, but there we go. There we go. Holy smokes. There we go. That's kind of sounds like glass. I guess we'll find out. Wow. Oh, there's the book in here maybe. Let's just have a look at that maybe while we're waiting here. I feel like I gotta sharpen my blade here. Let's try the other one I don't ever use. Ender 5 Plus printer. Wow. This book is for the standard Ender 5 Plus only. Alright. So it looks like we'll have some, oh boy. There's going to be some building here. So to be 100% honest, I really want to do a build for you on this, but I'm probably not going to, because I think this is going to take me some very good concentration to get this figured out. Because it looks like there's a lot of building here. Holy. General list, is there actually detailed? Oh yes. M5 by 25s. Bottom frame, yeah. So there's going to be a bit of work here, so I probably won't do a build. I do apologize for it, because I don't know, I screw a lot of things up, it seems like, when I'm trying to record and trying to think about that, and there's all your connectors. So I'm probably not going to do a video of that. I'll just put her together and then we'll try printing something. This thing should be able to print a lot bigger stuff too. Holy. My goodness, you guys are crazy for sending me something like this. Warranty card. Alright, I don't know why we get these little clips on here. That's kind of neat, must mean something. But anyways, we will get into that soon here. Thank you for sending that. Oh my goodness, that's not necessary. Not necessary at all, but I guess we got some bigger prints we can do now. Sweet, thank you so much. Alright, this has been quite a busy day. Holy. Just printing this stuff alone was over 15 hours. And the bolt was like 12, the nut was like 6, the washer was, I don't remember now, like 3 maybe. Holy, it's time to finish up. But these ones they wanted to initially print laying down, and it was all screwing up, so I changed them, and you've seen there I put them up this way. So let's see how well they fit. Oh, that's a pretty good tight tolerance. I might not get that back out. Okay, make sure we put this together right then. Alright, so that is that end. Let's see here. This can go in here. That felt a little better. And this one should go. Let's make sure before we jam her home here. Yeah, that one should go that way. Probably because they go in so far. Oh, I don't like that. Seems awful tight to me. What have I got to help with that? That one should be, well, I don't think that's in as far as it should be. I don't really want to hit that with a hammer. Because it'll probably break it, but I don't think that one's jammed home. They were both the same length. That's definitely not enough for that one. Everything's falling down. Well, that's definitely home now. Okay, we won't have to glue that feller in. Oh, I don't think it's far enough yet. Oh no! That's not what I wanted to have happen. Alright, got that one smushed in there. Maybe not quite enough yet though. Come closer to the edge of the table maybe here. There, she went a hair bit more. Man, that is a tight fit. There we go. That's probably gonna have to be glued. Now this one, I hope it's not quite as tight. Something tells me it's gonna be though. We should probably measure in there just to see how far. Hang on, let me grab the thingy here. Actually, I could probably do it with this guy. So we're a good chunk of halfway here. A little mark on it. Good chunk of halfway. Just kind of nervous of smashing this thing too much. Well, it's not so bad. That one probably goes in about the same. This has got to go in a little more yet. There, that felt better. Yeah, let's measure this. Yeah, we're perfect now. Okay. So I don't know if it matters which way this goes. Shouldn't. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I don't like that. Broke it. I did break it. Wow, these are tight fit. Not particularly crazy on that. Together, but it did break that pin in there. This one I guess comes out so you can store it. It's kind of nice. A little bit more tolerance on it. Get that just a hair bit more. All we're gonna get, gigantic 46mm Allen key. Holy crap, that's a big key. Let me just put some tools away here. And yeah, there you go. It's a little tight in there, but this ball end fit's not too bad. And you can, you know, use it like that. That's pretty cool. There you go. Printed giant Allen key and giant M64 bolt. Now I had worked on a flange thing too where you could put this in and then you could sort of tighten it down. I'm probably not going to print that right now. It's going to take a long time and I don't think I got enough black left here, although if we do it another color, maybe the white or something, we might do it, but let me just get it loaded here anyways just to see what it would look like. We got to get this video done here. Holy smokes, it's taking forever. Okay, we're actually going to print this. It's 3 hours and something. Oh. But I'm going to do it with clear-ish stuff. So you'll be able to see the bolt go through it. Now this thing's pretty big. Let me just get that warmed up enough. Black out of here. We almost used up that whole roll. We still got about 150 grams left in that one, so not terrible bad. The clear stuff, it's clear-ish, but it prints a little bit hazy-ish. So it's not like perfectly clear, but clear look kind of neat, I think. Okay, we'll load that in. The bed's heating up and the nozzle's already hot enough. I'll wait for that and I'll put the remainder of this black in here. We are officially out of, after those other 2 rolls that showed up in the box here today, we are officially out of rack room for filament rolls. So I either got to start using more up or stop buying filament rolls, maybe. Alright, we're up to temp, so we'll hit this and USB and mount ender. I'm going to show you that here before we start printing. I designed this in the program. And that guy there, the bolt's supposed to go through it, and then this thing you could like weld down or whatever. It's just something simple for this thing to fit on too, right? So hopefully I got my measurements right. 3 hours and 35 minutes. So we'll hit the go button. Better get this guy just out of the way for now. Put him up here. Gigantic, huge thing. Funny enough, I looked up that 46mm Allen key, and you can actually buy one of those made of aluminum for $228. That actual size. This guy might need a charge. So I'm like, no, I'm just going to print one. But that one you could actually use for stuff that size, right? But anyways, it'd be really cool. Oh, you know what I could do? I could design a socket the size of that nut and print it. Won't be today though. But you could design that socket and it would print that. Oh, this thing has some suction, eh? That's probably mostly pretty good. It's got most of it out. So anyways, yeah, we're ready to print here, it looks like. So what's that going to be? 9, 10, 11, 12, oh, 30 something. I might have to leave it till morning. Come and get it. Oh, it's kind of screwed up. Ah, no. It might be alright. Kind of screwed up the base thing here. This corner. It might be alright though. We'll see how it makes out. Printing clear. Can't even see it. So clear. Alright. I'll just watch the first layer here and I'll watch it go over this bad part here on the second layer and we'll see if it's going to be alright or not. It should be alright. I'm hoping. The thing shouldn't be out that far. If it kind of tears it off and it pulls it into the middle there, it's kind of bad because then when it gets that plate finished, the whole plate will want to lift and then it prints the thing funny too, right? Shouldn't have to calibrate every time though, but I guess they kind of want you to. See if it wrecks it here. Oh, grabbed it again. It might be alright though. We'll see what happens when it goes over the other side here. The socket would be cool though, wouldn't it? Yeah, I don't know about this. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Let me zoom in. You're probably looking up the side of my shoulder. This corner here, it's kind of messed it up. Might be alright though. Give her a shot and see what it does over the next pass. Should probably try to trim this little side off here though. Oh, I really wrecked it now. Yeah, we'll have to stop that and start again. I just tugged on here and it ripped it off. So it started a band-aid. Ah, man. Okay, let's just try her again here. That. Yeah, it kind of ripped this side off of here a little bit. So we'll, we'll let, it's actually kind of neat though, isn't it? Yeah. Well, that one failed. Sometimes that happens. Yeah, we have no room left up there. We're going to have to print some more of those handle arm things. I have to get some more 1-inch dowels to hang up another rack somewhere, I guess. Awesome. This little test here, purge. And let's see what it does this time. Right in this corner here, right where it started. I think we're all right now. I'll just watch finish the second layer here, and then I actually have to go charge my camera if I want to get this last segment in. Well, you know what? We could go in the program there again and design a socket. I guess we might as well just keep at her here, to be honest. I'll give this camera a little charge. So we'll make a socket to fit that. That might be interesting.
Okay, a socket. Oh boy. Gotta get the big measuring device out for this thing. So, zero that. Do we want... Oh yeah, this is all in millimeters, so sorry for that millimeter thing, guys, but that's the way she is. So we got 94, I could say 95. I'm just going to measure around the thing a little more here. Yeah, so we're pretty darn accurate here. 95 millimeters. So we need this special one here. And the nut, let's just double check. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's going to be the inside. So this we need to make. Let's see here again. This is 94, so we'll say 95. We want it to be a little sloppy, you don't want it super tight. 95. Okay, let's see, 95. I'm going to say 96. So we'll make this 96. 96. Whoa! It's like a boat. 96. Wow, that's going to be a big socket. I guess that's the inside. Where do I want this to go now? I need this one. Oh, no. Oh, crap. There. Now, how tall do we need to make it? That's the nut. So that's 51 plus a little extra. Ooh, that's going to be a big mother. So we're going to make this 100 tall. Now this is going to be a hole, though. This is the hole. Holy crap. That seems kind of huge, doesn't it? Oh, wait a minute. That's not... That doesn't look perfectly the right size. Does it, or am I... Oh yeah. When you go this way, though, it doesn't look right. Everything's 96, 96, 96, and 100 tall. So that'll be a little bit higher. Holy smoke. So this has got to be a hole. Alright, now we need, I guess, one of these. This might be just a bit too big. I don't know. So 96, but 96, and this has got to be 110. By 110, we need to make this smoother. And quite a bit taller. With a bevel. Now this needs to go right inside here, but it's not the right height. Okay, so we want to raise this up. Now we'll rearrange these, align these here for this way and that way. See, we're not quite big enough here. So we need to make that 130. That's a big socket, by 130. I'm probably not going to print this because that's just going to be way too much material. That still might be too big. I don't know. That doesn't look like the right shape, does it? It doesn't. It doesn't look right. Let's just drag out another one of these. What do we make this? 96 by 96. Ninety-six. By 100. It's the exact same. I don't know. Let's we got more work to do on this, but let's make that grouped. There we go. I don't know if that looks right. Maybe it's just the way I'm looking at it, but maybe it's okay. Alright, so then we need a big square, but 1 inch maybe? Ooh, I'm not 100% sure now what the metric conversion is to that. Hang on a sec here, we'll find it. 1 inch to millimeters is 25.4. Okay. It's close. 25.4. 25.4. Should be 1 inch square cube. That also needs to be a hole. And ooh. So height-wise, what are we at? I don't know what the depth of that would be. Let's go maybe 1.5 inches. Let me just convert that here. 112 millimeters is 139.7. 139.7. Whoa, that can't be right. No, I know what I did. I put 11. 1 and 1/2 inch to millimeters is 38.1. That sounds better. $38.1. That sounds a little more realistic. Okay, so we'll get everything here. Oh, are we not tall enough? I guess they do punch right through, don't they? So get everything. We'll align that one and that one. And that looks a little big on the outside of this. It looks like it's... I don't think that's the right shape. I'm not sure this is right. It'd be nice if I could just put the nut in there and try it. If I could zoom out a whole bunch, it might fit. Just have to get it in the right spot too. I am actually holding it up to my screen. I think it might work. I don't know. It just doesn't look right to me. It doesn't look like it's sitting right, does it? That is a big socket. Now, did that actually come right through? Let's group these together. Yeah. Well, let's export it. We'll bring it into the printing program. Big socket. Okay, so we'll open up a new Creality page here. I don't think I don't think something's not right with that. Yeah, we'll open File, and we want 3D Prints Big Socket. Oh, that's a big socket. Well, something tells me that it's not right. I don't know. Well, let's get scared here for a minute. We'll just do 6 hours, 17 minutes, and 33 seconds. It's not terrible bad. There's a lot of build up there until you actually hit the socket part. Well, we won't be doing this probably for this video, because that's like another... I got 3.5 hours for this bracket thing. I should probably go check it. And then this socket will be... I don't know, that just doesn't look right. It didn't alter the shape of the thing, though. That's the weird thing. Like, it's the same thing I brought out here. But I'll tell you what, that... It looks better when you're down here for some reason, but when you're up there, I think it's just an optical illusion. What if we do this one bigger? We go like 150. Yeah, see, it's giving me that same kind of look there. I think it's going to be all right. Okay. Well, that's going to be a big print. Well, wonder if I can change anything in here. Let's do high quality just for fun. It'll be probably about 15 hours. Well, it's not taking too long. 11 hours and 24 minutes. Just does nicer. Oh, those are bigger than the other one. Let's change the other one. Actually, first of all, let's go back here. And our infill grid 15. Okay, so let's go to that one. Normal. Infill grid. Yeah. Slice that one and see what it looks like. Why do those look smaller? try 25. It's not going to be used, right? So it's just for looks. So, oh, it's going higher. We went the wrong way. Infill pattern. 10. Five hours. Why did that go so much more? I didn't really change anything. Okay, we had down to 3 hours there. What happened? So going from 518 to higher again. What the heck? What is going on here? Let's try high quality again then. 619. That's going to be a lot higher though. Yeah, 11 hours. He does finer lines, smaller stuff. Okay, trying to cut the time down a little bit without, you know, changing too much stuff. 6 hours, 19 minutes. I guess we'll live with that. It's just going to take a wee while. That thing's pretty good too. It shouldn't need any support. Okay. Now the bottom is going to be, it's not going to be great, but yeah, we'll maybe print that. It's going to use up quite a bit of material. 361 grams of stuff. Ooh. That might have to be a different color. That's going to be a really big print. I'm looking at that and I'm like, I don't know. I think maybe I'll save that for a different video, though. I don't think I'll do her for this time around here, but we'll wait for the little, what do you call it, thing where the bolt's going to go through. We'll wait for that maybe. So, and then I'll print this at some point, but that's going to use up a lot of material. It's a lot of material. What if we did another change here? It might not like it, but that to 8. Should make those bigger. It should be less time at 4 hours. Pretty big there, but we'll see how it does. It should have enough to start laying this top layer on it. Shouldn't screw it up. There's not too much top layers though. Can I change that, I wonder? Let's go back here and top. Infill. Speed is maxed out. Support we don't need. Material cooling extruder. I was looking for something called top. Initial layer height. That's how thick each layer is. That would slow it down, but you'd have a rougher looking thing. I don't really want to mess with that. Bridge has no shell wall line count, so it does 2 things wide. Top layers, there we go. 4. Let's put that up to 6. Okay, I'm going to slice that again. Should have a little more top layers now. Yeah, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there, I guess. Ooh, let's do, let's just mess around with this here. Top layers, 20. Slice that one to be lots of layers now. Yeah, that's kind of crazy though. Alright. But you can change that, so that's good. Let's do let's do this down to 1 layer to see what it looks like. 1 layer. I would barely cover those things. Alright. Let's change that back, I think. We'll go to 6 layers. I don't know what all this other stuff. Fill gaps between walls everywhere. I mean, I don't know. 4 hours to 5 hours, 3 minutes. It's kind of cool if you can stop it. You can see that first covering layer, and then the second one goes the other way, and then I think I'm gonna put a few more layers on that, to be honest. It's not going to be perfectly round either. You can't get them perfectly round with that program. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, it's actually a little less material too, because less walls inside. A little less time. Alright, I don't have my card here, but we'll get that other thing finished, and I'll probably print this thing a little bit later. I'm probably not going to do it right now. So we'll head back and see if that thing fits.
Well, she's all set. That's our little holder guy. Hopefully this thing's adhered into the plate, to the base. I guess that doesn't have to come off there. This might be interesting to get out. Oh, no, we're good. It's quite the layering system just to hold that in. Actually, didn't do too bad. It's a little rough on the top there, but we'll see if we made her big enough here. Let's get this guy back out. And that guy goes through. And you know what? We could still use this whole washer here, the original one. There you go. So I don't have a socket, and actually that socket probably would have been too short for this anyways. Now that I see that, you need a shorter bolt, but I'm not printing another one. Holy smokes. Alright, I'm not 100% liking how this fit was here on this thing. But, there she is, she's cranked on. It's a little bit tight in there, but this ball end isn't too bad. Torqued about 10 pounds maybe. Alright, so there we go. That was a big project. That was a fun project though. And yeah, M64. Holy smokes. And a little flangey thing, of course, that's the clear. And see, it's not really see-through clear. You can kind of see through it. You can see the things on the inside, but it's not like clear see-through. And of course the big giant with 47mm, I think this was, or something like that. Hang on a second, let me grab my calipers. I just kind of forget now the size of this. I think it was 47mm. The Allen key here. Yeah, 45. 46, around there. So that was cool. It used up a lot of filament, but more than anything, it used up a pile of time just to print this little bit of stuff here. Holy smokes, but you can see that washer is working good, and this one's not bad on this side. And let's go back a little bit. And there we go. Awesome. Well, that was fun. And we started off with the John Deere, I guess, too, didn't we? So we better get him in here, too. Awesome. Anyways, thanks again, guys. That was a lot of work and a lot of time. I can't remember altogether now how much, but it was enough, that's for sure. Holy smokes. But I think that was kind of neat. Something kind of cool. And actually, that thread's pretty good on there. That's really not terrible bad. But anyways, thanks again. Catch us all later, and you guys have a good day.